My name is Fridah Murungi. I'm a petroleum engineer by profession, by training and profession actually. It's 15 years. I have specialized with LPG, cooking gas, whatever it is that you see in your house. That is what I do in terms of installations and the technical aspects of it. The big projects you see, piping in houses, piping in industries, piping in hotels, that would be something that I largely do, and I've done it for 15 years. I'm a mother to two very wonderful children. I have a daughter and a son. My daughter is supposed to be going to Tris to train how to ride. My son, yes, he's 5 years old, and that is quite an achievement for me. I usually consider that I'm mother first and everything else after. How did I get into riding? I'm from a family that rides. The female side of my family attempted to ride. My grandmother used to ride whatever people call a black mamba, ile bicycle, ile black, the heavy one, the one that has no GST feature in it at all. Complete with that kapamp, you know that one that used to be tied up in that triangle, then in case of a puncture. And then my mom used to ride a motorcycle. So I grew up loving motorbikes, and yes, it took me a long time to ride, but finally I got to it. The second reason would be because 2021 was particularly heavy and rough. I was going through depression and anxiety, and as part of therapy, I thought doing something that I truly love would compound the therapy that I was already in, the medicine, the therapy, and I thought if I took on something that I really love, it would speed up my recovery to going back to the person that I used to be. So riding was a very big aspect of that. It has really helped me to recover, my road to recovery. I remember when I was training, I trained at Tris motorcycles, was it Tris bikes? And I remember when I used to go to class, she used to tell me, come earlier. And I was like, okay, I wish this chick knew. I have scheduled my medicine to take it early morning so that by the time I'm getting to class at around 5, it has worn out from my head and I'm able to balance on the bike. And right after classes, I used to have to take a walk very slowly so that I can get rid of the woozy feeling. The medicine is not funny. When you're having anxiety and depression, you are living in your head and you're blowing things probably out of proportion. Things look more serious than they really are. So you're having a distorted view of what reality would be like or look like. But when you get on a motorbike, you don't have the luxury to live in your head. So when you're on the road, it is either you're on the road or you die. So it is almost like it's yanking you out of your head and keeping you in the present. So it really helps. When I got behind the bike, I remember I went to my therapist's office and told him I'm no longer taking meds. And he looked at me like this and he thought it's another episode. It's another episode, and he's like, Fridah, sit down first. I'm like, I'm not taking meds. And he's like, look, if we are able to have more therapy sessions and he sees that I'm truly on the road to recovery, then yes, I'll be off meds. So I am off meds. I am very, very, very okay now. And yes, that was the second reason why. The third reason was because of my children. I was always on the road. I live in Limuru. So from Limuru to my place of work, I would have to take 2 matatus. That would be around 2 hours. So 2 hours in the morning and almost 2-3 hours in the evening. I'm not there for my children. And you know, I believe in intentional parenting. So to cut that time, I thought, well, why not combine what I love and make it both functional and fun? And it has really worked. So in the morning, I see both of my children to school. I carry my daughter to school, should see her strapping her helmet. She's like, "Mommy, helmet yangu, mami ngoja nivae helmet." And my son is like, at. So yeah, and in the evening, I'm able to be home on time and do CBC. CBC requires the parent to be at home. I'm even ready for exams. If the teacher is watching, I'm ready for CBC exams. I've done it all. My experience so far with riding, I want to guarantee you, there has never been another beginner who has fallen so many times like me. First ride, I fell. During the training, I fell. When I got the bike off from the shop at Madonna house going home, I fell. I could be putting myself in situations that are more than where my competency or my skill is at. But on the flip side, if I don't stretch myself to that extent, then I figure I will not learn. So the balance is, how do I learn without putting myself in a lot of danger, which I haven't. In this life, we are here for such a time as this. Go after what you love. I loved riding, so I literally stood up and said, I'm going to do it. My bike, I paid for it shilling by shilling until I got it. It's not something that I went into the shop and paid cash and got out. I thought about it, found a way to make it work, and here we are. Goes to tell you, if you put your mind to anything, I know it's cliche, but it goes to tell you, if you put your mind to anything really, it can happen, it can be accomplished. It is the how. But we've sunk so much into patterns that are so comfortable with us, and anything outside those patterns is very scary. And come on, life is for the living. You want by the time your number is out. Yeah, even the people when you wanna kupokea the other side, wanaona tu vumbi huko nyuma, like, hey, wow, this person you know, you lived a good one. Yeah. Women, I don't know if the word is women or the word is ladies or the other gender. The future is female. That you must know. But we don't second guess ourselves in riding only. We second guess ourselves in everything. Am I good enough? Am I beautiful enough? Am I bright enough? Am I? Don't give a about it. Get out there and do it. Just that. Yeah. If you want to find me, please contact Trace, do your training, join the group, then you'll find me. Yes. Takupeleka riding. If you're afraid out there, you're a chicken, you're afraid to get your bike out of the parking. If you're on my route, I'll come and get you. We can ride together. We can go for a look in the stationary tracks together. Bye.